Listen, if she's pulling away, your first instinct is to think she's not interested, that she's ghosting you, or that you did something wrong. But what if I told you the opposite might be true? What if the reason she's creating distance isn't because she doesn't care, but because she cares too much and she's terrified of what that means? Stay with me, because what I'm about to reveal contradicts everything you've been told about female psychology. There is one specific behavior at the end of this video that 99% of men completely misread. When you see it, you'll know with absolute certainty she's fighting her own feelings. But first, you need to understand something disturbing. The same woman who's scared of you today might have already imagined a future with you. And that's exactly why she's running. I'm going to show you the exact signs that separate a woman who's genuinely uninterested from one who's protecting herself from falling too hard. Because when you can read these signals, everything changes. You stop panicking, you stop chasing, and you start understanding what's really happening beneath the surface. Why would a woman run from someone she actually likes? The truth about why she's pulling back is found in neurobiology. Picture this. She was warm, engaged, and flirty. The chemistry was undeniable. Then suddenly, she goes cold. Her texts get shorter. She is suddenly busy all the time. Your brain tells you she lost interest, but sometimes the strongest feelings create the strongest resistance. When a woman develops unexpected feelings, her brain releases the same stress hormones as when she's in danger. Her amygdala literally treats emotional vulnerability like a physical threat. Her body is chemically telling her to run, not because you're bad for her, but because you might be too good. Vulnerability is terrifying, especially for women who pride themselves on being independent or those who have been hurt before. She is fighting for emotional survival. Ironically, the more she likes you, the harder she might push you away. But she leaves clues, patterns, and contradictions that don't make sense if she were truly uninterested. There is a sign so subtle that when I reveal it, you'll immediately think of someone in your life right now. The first sign is hot and cold behavior. One day she's sharing personal things. The next, she's taking hours to respond with one-word answers. If she didn't care at all, the temperature would be consistently cold. This back and forth is internal conflict. Part of her wants to lean in. Part of her wants to run. The warmer she gets, the colder she'll go the next day. It's proportional. If she ghosts you right after an amazing, deep conversation, that is your smoking gun. She is punishing herself for getting too close. The second sign is defensiveness. When you ask something personal or offer a meaningful compliment, she deflects or makes a joke. Women who are uninterested just don't engage, but women who are scared feel that emotional intimacy is dangerous. She puts up walls the moment things feel too real. The third sign will make you rethink every interaction. She watches you but pretends she doesn't. She views your stories within minutes but takes hours to reply to a DM. She remembers small details you mentioned weeks ago that you don't even remember saying. That is not casual interest. That is someone replaying your conversations in her mind. Fourth, she might mention other guys casually. She isn't invested in them. She is testing your emotional reaction. She wants to see if you'll get jealous or if you'll fight for her. This is a protection mechanism. The right response is complete indifference with a hint of amusement. Fifth, her friends act strange. They give you knowing looks or say things like, "She talks about you all the time." If her inner circle is invested in you, it's because you are a major topic of conversation when you aren't around. So, how do you handle a woman who is scared of her own feelings? Most men chase harder or walk away. Both are mistakes. Chasing confirms you are desperate. Walking away confirms you never cared. The counterintuitive strategy is to match her energy. If she pulls back, you pull back too. Not to punish her, but to show you have a life and you aren't shaken by her distance. When you do reach out, make it about something specific and relevant, not just a "how are you" text. This shows you are thinking of her, but your life is still moving forward. When she sees you are secure and thriving, her fear starts to fade. A man who is secure in himself is a man she can eventually trust with her heart. However, there is one exception. Some women aren't scared of feelings. They are addicted to the chase. A scared woman's resistance decreases over time as trust is built. A chase-addicted woman's resistance stays constant or increases. If there is no progress after months, she isn't scared. She is enjoying the drama. In that case, walk away for your own self-respect. You can't force someone to stop being afraid, but you can be the kind of man who makes fear feel unnecessary. Can you be interested in her without being obsessed with her? Because the moment you become obsessed, you've already lost. If this resonated with you, drop a comment with the word feeling so I know you're paying attention. By focusing on your own growth, you become the anchor she needs to feel safe. The goal isn't to win her, it's to be a man worth choosing. Your awareness is your greatest asset in this journey of human connection.